Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Joe Kay. Happy Monday, everybody. We're going to start off the week with an urban fit practice today. So sorry I missed you last week. The only time that you'll kind of see me sometimes if I change the schedule or if you don't see me is just based on the classes here at the studio. And so if I got hung up or there wasn't that hour to film, then you may not see a new class that day, or if Nicole happens to be traveling, who is also doing online classes. So other than that, we hope to keep putting out more and more content. I've also heard back from some of you that you'd love to see some detox classes. So I'll make a point to record some more of those types of classes, and so that you have them. And then reminder that you can go back and take any of the classes once you have your online subscription from the quarantine. We continue to convert those over to our website and the online membership. So thank you all for being a part of our community. I've seen a couple of you that have come and visited LA and been able to drop into the studio now that we're open, and it's just such a cool feeling. And there's a lot of feeling and things I think to share with each other based on where we were and what we're all going through. So reminder that we all continue to adjust. So be patient with yourself. Be gentle, and practice to your edge. It's a weird combination. Like, be patient, be gentle, and then at the same time let the breath show you the edge in your practice and where you can go with your practice and your body physically, and really allow yourself and to exist internally and check in with what you are feeling. So it's okay to feel whatever it is that you may be going through. To go ahead and pull up a playlist here if you would like to join along. It's called Urban Flow. I made it this weekend. It's labeled 5/16/2021. And the first song is called Abandoned Tunnel. So you're welcome to pull that up, get your volume set. Trying to get my headphones set up here. Just 1 second. There we go. Great. Once your volume's set, let's turn around, lie down onto your back. We will start in Shavasana today. If you have something to drink, set it across or on the side of you. And then make yourself comfortable on your back. Maybe we'll go for the hour. So if you are practicing live, and it's about 12:15 here on the West Coast, so we'll go till 1:15. Slide your shoulder blades under on each side. Feel your upper back nice and flat. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Take a few deep breaths. In through your nose, exhale out of your mouth. Bend your legs, bring both feet flat to the mat. And take your right arm over your head, roll onto your right side, come into the fetal position. And head can rest into your shoulder, into your bicep. And it's one thing to think that you know where you're coming from, but you really don't know where you're coming from until we start to check in and with what we're really feeling. So left hand to the ground. Make your way around. Come onto all fours. And bring your knees together, please. And then bump your hips out to the left. And keep your arms straight. Right, the gaze could slide off to the right. And breathe into your side body as far as your hips will go. Let them go. And then come back to center and swing your hips through, bump them all the way out to the right. Arms stay straight. You can slide your gaze out to the left. And draw yourself back to center. Spread your knees so they're mat width apart. And then set your bum back towards your heels. Come into a child's pose. And keep your arms active today. Fingertips spread into the mat. So that means your elbows are off of the ground. And feel as you draw your shins down into the mat, your belly sets a little bit deeper towards your thighs or in between. You'll feel some of those sensations starting to wake your back up. Slide your hands or walk your hands in towards your knees and adjust your knees in slightly so you're sitting on your shins. And rest your hands onto your thighs, shoulders down. And then let's move your head around, counterclockwise circles. And feel your neck, feel your shoulders today. No rush, big circles. And change directions, go clockwise. And bring your head back to center, neutral spine. Feel the breath in your chest. Come forward onto your hands, onto your knees. And then come down onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, and step back into a forearm plank. And so you can start with your hips a little bit higher than your armpits, and then pedal out your forearm plank. Tap your right knee, tap your left knee. And connect to your breath while you're walking in place. And pedaling out and connecting and feeling anything in your hip flexors today. Which could be tight. Now keep both knees off the mat. Pull your tailbone down, pubic bone towards your chest. So you should see that. And tilt to the pelvis and then kick back through your heels so your thighs are turned on, straight and strong. And we get a pretty level expression here in the forearm plank. Kinks out of the neck. You can soften the gaze ever down so slightly. Sweet. Come back down onto your knees and come back up to your palms. And tabletop, all fours. And take a breath in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Spread your fingertips wide. Tuck your 10 toes under and exhale. Press back into a downward facing dog. Even breaths and breathe. And with your lips sealed, your jaw soft. And feel everything that you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. Let's walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. And big toes together. And fold into your spine, hands on the back of the head. And elbows around your ears. Hold yourself relatively still. And so you're folding straight down. Focus your breath. Feel your hamstrings, back of your leg muscles. You release your hands back down onto the mat. Separate your feet so they're hip width apart. And bend your knees slightly and grab opposite elbows. And chin slides closer into your chest. Add a little sway side to side. And keep the sway going. Switch the grip. Bring the other forearm in front. And feel your sway back to center. Release your elbows down.
And so hands to the ground, heel toe your feet back together to touch. Inhale, lift halfway, draw your hips back, chest forward. And exhale, bow, fold in. Inhale, stand, circle the arms up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Have a great practice, everyone. Inhale, circle the arms over your head, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. And feel that little tuck of the tail, pubic bone to the chin, lower halfway down. And then push back up. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Feel the arms straight. Kick your right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. And exhale, step through. Soften your back knee. Inhale, stretch, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands down. Straighten your front leg, pull your hips back. And draw your belly in, forehead to the knee. And feeling your outer hip, your hamstring, your low back. Keep your belly drawn, support. And come forward back to your lunge. Use your arms, tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. If you need a little step back on your mat, take it. Inhale, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back, high plank. Elbows in, pubic bone to the chin. Bend your arms, lower halfway. Push back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, step all the way through. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up, stretch. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands down. Hips back, straighten your left leg. Draw your belly in. And then you can fold forehead to your knee. And come back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes. Use your arms. Step your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Little step back on your mat if you need it. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Hey, set up for 10 yogi push-ups. Let's go. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down dog. Bring your left knee into your nose and feel your arms straight. Nice. Step back, downward facing dog. Left heel heavy. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two, hands set behind your head. Inhale, tilt back, lift your right elbow up. And exhale, tit down, right elbow to your right knee. Inhale, come back up, open your arms into the T. Exhale, lunge deeper into your warrior two. Flip your right palm, inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands. Use your arms, pivot your back heel high, and step your left foot forward. Step your right foot back, lunge, twist, reach your left arm up. Okay, check it out. Reach your left hand forward. Okay, circle it down. Okay, go all the way around and bring your left hand inside your left foot. Pivot your back heel down. Walk your hips, sit back into your right heel. Left toes flip up. And feel the inner thigh into your hamstring. Balance, focus. Hands can come to your heart center. If not, just keep your hands down on the ground. Everybody, hands back down to the ground. Push off of your right foot. Nice. Walk your hands to the top. Pivot square. Step back into your high plank. Set your hands. Take an inhale. And exhale. Lengthen and lower. 10, 9. You could always use your knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high. Right heel heavy. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, float up. Exhale, warrior two, hands on the back of the head. Inhale, tilt back, left elbow up. And exhale, tilt down, left elbow to your left knee. Inhale, rise back up, open your arms into the T. And exhale, warrior two, lunge a little bit deeper. Flip your left palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands down. Use the length of your arms, pivot your back heel high, and step your right foot forward. Step your left foot back. Set your lunge, and twist, reach your right arm up. Nice. Feel what you're feeling. Take your right arm forward. Okay, make it go down all the way around. Okay, reach it up. Bring your right hand inside your right foot. Pivot your back heel down. And then walk your hips back. And sit into your left heel. And feeling your knees, your legs, your inner thighs. And then hands to your heart center. Focus your gaze on one spot. Focus breath and body. And such a nice way to go. Feeling into your flow. Bring your hands down to the ground and push off your left foot. Crawl your hands back to the top and pivot square. Set your hands. Step back into your high plank. Pubic bone to your chin. Stretch your chest, torso out. Bend your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog, please. Bring your big toes together and lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Separate your feet hip width apart. Broad base chair, reach your arms up. And then sit back and down. And so we're shortening the back of the legs and bending the knees. And you stay broad through your chest. And feel your fingertips reach. It's a nice way to feel space in your low back. And strengthen your thighs. More weight into your heels, less weight into your toes. And take it up, rise. Bring your hands to your heart center. And step your feet back together. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, loosening your low back. Exhale, step, high plank. High push-up, breathe in. For form, exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Pause halfway, tops of the feet, inhale, press, up dog. And exhale, come back, downward facing dog. And you want to feel breath and movement into the strength and space of your upper back, underneath your shoulder blades. And deepen your breath, slow down your exhale, and come forward into your high plank. Right knee, right elbow. Step back, set it down. Left knee, left elbow. So as much of that leg that is set, right knee, right elbow as the knee, and that is coming to touch the elbow. Okay, this is walking. Notice that leg steps back. It's strong right away. Okay, one more round walking. Hey, now let's jog. Great. Pick it up. Let's run. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Lips sealed as you exhale. Lift your heels up and bend your knees. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend your legs, sit, arms up, Utkatasana. Hands to your heart. So if you are dumping any of that into your low back, check it out. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And twist it out. And feel your heart lifting as your tailbone is descending. So rather than your bum lifting up, keep your hips low. Come back to center. And breathe in. Right elbow outside your left thigh. You can do it. And build this perspective into a strong core, one that you can breathe through versus gripping, right, or holding on too tight. Breathe. And come back to center. Reach your arms out and up. Exhale, stand, belly in, hands to your heart. Feel your feet. Inhale, arms up. And cactus your arms. Open your chest. Lift your chin. All right, lift up out of your low back. And keep the weight grounded through the balls of your feet. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. Sweep the hands back behind. Interlace the fingers. And cross your thumbs. And then roll. Shoulders back, knuckles up. You could have a little bend to your knees. Feel the opening of the chest, the front of your shoulders, and from your yogi push-ups. Yes, keep working the breath underneath your shoulder blades. You want to move those muscles around. Hands to your low back, and release your hands down onto the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step, high plank. Okay, we've done 3 sets of 10. Let's do your 4th set of 10. Use your knees if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, you're floating. Hands to your heart, left elbow outside your right thigh. And he takes the weight out of your low back. And you keep your heart center where it is. And so the chest stays as high as it is. Square, reach your arms forward. Right, chest doesn't move. Bring your right hand down outside your right foot. Pivot your back heel down. And then your left arm is still where it is. You're in extended side angle. Adding little to no weight in your front foot. Okay, let's bring it back to where we started. Pivot your back heel down. Nice. Reach your right arm forward. And bring your hands to your heart. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Good job. And keep your left leg strong. Feel the ground. Inhale, rise. Arms up. And pivot your back heel down and lunge. And feel the strength in your back, shoulder blades squeeze as you draw your knees away from each other. Straighten your front leg. Lift the toes. Pivot the toes in. Face sideways. Inhale. And exhale, hinge. Come halfway down. And chest draws away from your belly, inner thighs away from the crown of your head. A twist. Take your right fingertips down to the ground and reach your left arm up. Your inhale, slow down your exhale. Something you can always do and practice within yourself is slowing down that exhale. Left hand to the mat and kick your left foot to the top and come down onto your bum. And float your feet, shins parallel to the floor. Okay, I'm pulling the back of the heart up
tucking the elbows in. Okay, let's lower halfway down. And you feel your belly, low back, and connect to the ground. Point your toes, work your core in, and then bring your knees into your chest, hands behind, rock up and down the length of your spine. 3 more. And cross your ankles, roll or swing over your shins. Plant your arms, step back into your high plank. And if you need to walk it back on your mat, pubic bone to your chin. Take a breath in. Let's go. 10 more yogi push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you can always use your knees. 8, 9. Keep those elbows in. Press back. 10. Draw with your belly. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step. Left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise. Float your arms up. Hands to your heart. Twist right elbow outside your left thigh. And so you're setting your chest. That point through your heart center sternum. And then working the strength in your upper back to keep it there. And you slowly square. Reach your arms forward. And chest height doesn't change. Got it. Left hand down outside your left foot. Pivot your back heel down. Okay, and then you're set in your extended side angle. Feel that back heel down. And you're dumping less weight into your front foot. Okay, therefore into your hip. You're not bound quite as much. And keep breathing. Take your gaze forward out the way we came in. Back heel high. Reach your left arm forward. Hands to your heart. Twist right elbow outside your left thigh. And use the leverage of your elbow and to keep your heart up. Strengthen your right leg. And feel your front heel. Inhale, rise. Come on up, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. Back heel down. And your chest sets up on top of you. And spread the knees, shoulder blades squeeze. Soften your gaze one spot over your left wrist. And you can always slow down your exhale. No matter what you're facing, confronting or feeling, straighten your front leg. Lift the toes, pivot your left toes in. Facing sideways, inhale. Exhale, hinge halfway down. Shoulder blades, squeeze your spine. And so inner thighs back, crown of the head forward. And keep grounding your feet, left fingertips to the mat. And then reach your right arm up, rotate your rib cage. And it's okay even if your gaze remains down. And feel the twist in your rib cage. And then bring your gaze and right hand back to the mat. Use that right hand. Kick your right foot to the top of the mat. Come down onto your bum. Lift your feet. And you pull the back of your heart forward. And then float your feet, shins parallel. And lower halfway down. Float your arms. Okay, low back is fine today. And draw with your belly in your low boat. And keep the breath moving. Bring the knees in, hands behind, rock and roll, up and down. 3 more. Cross the ankles. Okay, roll or swing all the way through. Plant the hands and step back into your high plank. Okay, walk the plank back onto the mat if you need to. Let's go. 10 yogi push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press back, downward facing dog. Wrap your elbows in. Feel your torso as though it's getting longer as you lift your tailbone up. And keep it rolling. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. And feet are hip width. Take your arms behind your knees and then reach through and grab opposite shins from the front. Tuck the chin. Pull the back of the knees into your forearms. Chin down. Feel that broaden the muscles in your back underneath your shoulder blades. Nice. Put a bend to your knees and release your hands back out in front and crawl forward into your high plank. Now you can keep your hips a little bit higher than your armpits. Knees to chest. Walking. Find the beat. Exhale. Knees to chest. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back, downward facing dog. Feel that your core is on fire, your back is strong, and your inner thighs are working. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, sweep the arms by your sides. And reach back through your middle fingers. Keep that right leg bent. Little lift to your step your left foot to the top. Reach your arms up. Nice. Breathe through the transition. Hands to your heart. And twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. And keep your twist. Take your gaze down. And curl your left heel into your bum. And kick back. And softly step into your left foot. And back into your lunge twist. Re-lift and lengthen your heart center. Awesome. Bring your gaze forward. And bring your hands down. Straighten your front leg. Draw through your belly. Back heel is high. And modified pyramid. And start to take your forehead down to your knee. Hands grounded. Elbows turning in. Little bend to your front leg. Set your palms. And then inhale, kick your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. And exhale, step through, lift your back leg up, standing splits. Right hand, back of your right calf. And fingertips down towards the ankle. Draw with your belly, kick through your left heel. Your right hand back to the mat, step your feet together. Swing your right ankle behind your left, pinky toes meet. Rock the weight into your heels. Hands behind your back. And you get a tight squeeze. Roll your shoulders back. Open the chest. Take the head down. Follow your breath on your exhale. Hands down. And release your grip. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps inside. Left foot steps back to lunge. Twist. Reach your right arm up. Okay, now come all the way up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Put a bend to your left knee and to get your tailbone underneath you. And you sweep your right arm through. Reach it up in front of you. Both arms up. And then you bend that left knee. Float step to the top. Hands to your heart center. And ground your tailbone down. Great job, everybody. Inhale, circle the arms. Reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. Big toes together. Remember, you can use your knees. 10 yogi push-ups, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it back, downward facing dog. Right heel heavy, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step all the way through. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. And bend your front leg and sweep your arms by your sides. And feel as much as you're extending your fingertips, little lift to your chin. Keep your left leg bent, step to the top, Utkatasana. Hands to your heart, really good. Right elbow outside your left thigh. And you can remove any grip, lifting your heart from your low back, shoulders away from your ears. Keep your twist, look down, and weight into your left foot, curl your right heel into your bum, and kick it back. In soft landing, bring your right toes down. Re-lengthen and lift through your heart center. It feels like, I know, it's a scissoring action and through your inner thighs. And your right inner thigh draws back. And you come back to center, hover your chest, feel your legs, bring your hands down, and then straighten your front leg out. And back heel high, belly in. And then you can fold forehead into your knee. Little bend to your front knee, set your palms flat. And draw your left leg back, kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot through, take off, right leg lifts. And standing splits, left hand back of your left calf. And fingertips pointing down to the ankle. Nice way to go for it. Left hand down, step your feet together. And big toes touch. Swing your left ankle behind your right. And pinky toes meet, rock the weight into your heels. And take the hands behind your low back, soften your chin to your chest. And get a grip. And turn your elbows in, reach your knuckles up. And feel what you're feeling. Continue to breathe. And the resistance is a good teacher. The conflict we're willing to face, the confrontation we can breathe into. And physically, mentally, and emotionally, soften the grip. Bring your hands down. And bring your left foot back inside your right foot. Left foot stays. Step your right foot back into a lunge. And twist. Reach your left arm up. And feel the strength in your legs. Rise all the way up. Shoulders over your hips. And put a bend to your right leg. And circle your left arm through. Reach both arms up. Feel the bend to that right knee. Float step to the top. Hands to your heart. Feel your feet. Tailbone down. Really nice. Inhale. Circle the arms. Reach up. Exhale. Dive. Forward fold. Inhale. Lift halfway. Plant the palms. Step back into your high plank. You know it. 10 more push-ups. Let's go. Use your knees if you need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back, downward facing dog. Feel your hands ground the awareness through your belly. And walk your hands all the way back to your feet, please. Peace fingers, hook your big toes. Hips over your knees, draw your elbows apart. And stretch the top of your head down as you lift your inner thighs up. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Release your toes. Hands to your hips. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, come all the way up to stand. And tailbone down. Might feel like we're a little bit taller. Reach your arms up. And take a step forward onto your right foot. And float your left leg. Okay, work on keeping your hips square today as you float your arms by your sides, modifying your warrior 3. And slowly rise, feel your inner thighs, big toes together. Inhale, arms up, lift your right knee in front. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And sit back and down in your figure 4 chair. And take your left hand down onto your left hip. Hey, look at your right foot, take your peace fingers, hook your big toe. Okay, as you lift your heart, roll your right sit bone under, and then kick out into your right heel, as straight as the leg will go. Okay, while lifting your heart, and take your left arm out into a T, and then kick your right leg out and through the inner heel, and keep lifting your heart. Breathe to express your body. And bend your right knee, slowly come back to square, left hand to hip, and release your right foot down. Okay, so notice we're not releasing the loaded spring. I invite you to stand under the tree, open your left knee, reach down, place your left foot to your inner thigh, and arms up, and so we're sitting underneath the tree. And gaze can remain in front, or you can elevate the gaze. Bring your gaze and hands into your heart. Inhale your left knee forward. Exhale, step your left foot down. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Crawl it out. Exhale into your high plank. Let's do it. Elbows in. 10 more yogi push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips back, downward facing dog. And breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. And you stay with me. Step your right foot in between your hands. You can put the weight over into your left hand. Turn to the outer edge of your left foot and the outer edge of your right foot, just like you did standing. And take your peace fingers, hook your big toe. Okay, you roll your hips under and stack through your left arm, and then kick your right heel up any amount for 5, 4, 3, 2, and bend the knee, pivot square, step your right foot to the top, and soften your back knee down. Untuck the toes. See how far you can get the hips and to go forward and down. Breathe in, walk your hands up to your right thigh. Shoulders down away from your ears, bend your front leg. Breathe up the chest. And you take the weight off your shoulders. And to express, reach your arms up. Use the ground, top of your back foot pressing down. Follow your breath on your exhale and bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, and step back into your high plank. Let's do it. 10 more. 1, 2, 3. They're getting lighter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press back, downward facing dog. All right, notice how they're getting lighter as you open up your body. If I had asked you to do 100 yogi push-ups from the beginning, they would have got heavy really quick. And once the energy is flowing, breath is moving body, they get lighter. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, rise, come all the way up to stand. And stack tailbone down. All right, even taller, lifting out of your low back, float your arms up. Let's do it. Step forward onto your left foot. And float your right leg and sweep your arms by your sides. Focus on keeping your hips square today. Maintaining the length of your breath while you're in balance. Inner thighs, draw them together. And then your foot lands softly. Reach your arms up. Inhale, lift your left knee in front. Left ankle to your right thigh, figure 4. Flex the ankle and sit back and down, figure 4 chair. Right hand to your right hip. Left piece fingers, look at it, grab your big toe. As you lift your heart, roll your left glute underneath you rather than kicking it out, and then kick out through the heel. And standing leg, reach your right arm out, and then open your left leg up, and kick through the inner heel. Getting there, body's opening up, less grip in the outer hip, use the inner thigh. Little bend to your left knee, come back to center square. Right hand to your hip, no boomerang effect, right? Softly releasing, and then open your right knee. I invite you to sit underneath the tree. Right foot to your inner thigh. Take the arms up. Standing legs should feel great. Gaze can elevate as you feel the confidence in your balance, standing leg. And bring your gaze and hands to your heart center. Inhale, turn your right knee forward. Exhale, step your right foot down. Great breath awareness. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And crawl it out. Exhale into your high plank. Hey, let's do it. I think this puts us over 100. I think I may have lost 10 in there somewhere. So just for safekeeping, this will get us to 100 if I miss them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back, downward facing dog. So we'll have to go back, check the tape. It's either 100 or 110. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Nice. Everybody come down onto your knees. Crawl them up towards your hands. And bring your knees together. Separate your feet apart. Turn your calf muscles out and then sit your bum down in between your heels. Roll the back of your heart up. You can rest your hands into your lap. And feel this in your ankles, knees, thighs, and hips. If you're not feeling it in your thighs, walk your hands behind and tailbone forward. And then you can start to recline from your hands down onto your elbows, or elbows all the way down to your shoulders. Make sure you're not sitting right in a load of compression into your low back and your sacrum area. So listen to your body. The deepest practice in yoga, especially since, well, whether I could see you or not, but I can't see you. So you must listen to your body, connect to your breath, and take every breath cue and let that guide you. If you went down to your shoulders, hands to your ankles, start to come back to your elbows. Elbows back to your palms. And then bring your hands back around, adjust. And so your knees can turn out hip width. And then your feet can slide in, sit onto your heels. Hands on your lap, level your chin parallel to the floor. Take a breath in. Feel the breath out. Stand up onto your knees. And tuck your toes so that your heels are elevated. Tailbone down. So tilt the pelvis. Look back, right hand to your right heel. Keep pressing your hips forward. And tailbone down. And then reach your left arm up. And so the hips stay relatively square. Use your right arm and to lift up through the back of your heart. And chin close to the chest. Left hand to left hip. Right hand to right hip. Take a beat. Breathe in. And breathe out. Look back. Left hand to your left heel. And hips forward, tailbone down, and reach your right arm up. And so as you square, use your left arm, lift up to the back of your heart in between your shoulder blades, and ground your knees. Keep breathing. And chin to your chest, bring your right hand to your right hip, and left hand to your left hip. Stay up with it. Take a breath in. Okay, let's see. Either you go hands to your bum, fingertips point down, and shoulders down as you roll your heart up. Okay, or both hands to both heels. Okay, hips forward. And then use your arms and to kickstand your heart. Lift up underneath your shoulder blades. And breathe. And should feel good from all those yogi push-ups. Chin to your chest and belly in, hands to your hips. Untuck your toes, flex your belly a little bit, and then slowly, softly sit back into your heels and rest your hands into your lap. Close your eyes. Enjoy the space and the feeling in your chest and relax in the tops of your shoulders. At the end of your next breath, open your eyes, lean off to your left hip, swing your feet around in front of you, and sit onto your bum, please. And once you're on your bum, lift your feet, shins parallel to the floor. You've been here. Hey, this time, reach your arms through, peace fingers, hook your big toes. Hey, ground down through your sacrum, roll your heart up, and then start to straighten your legs. Slide your low belly in as you kick out into your heels. Okay, let's see, keep the body in the V best we can. And then float your arms up and start to lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release into the ground, shoulders and head down. And I think we're ready for a wheel pose. Bend your legs, set your feet flat. Hey, if not, do a bridge, hands under your bum for wheel. Hey, press through your feet. Get the hips up, roll the weight into your shoulders. And then set your palms and go to the top of your head first. Hey, elbows in, hands and feet ground. And then exhale and press your way up into a wheel. And breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and tuck the chin, elbows in. A wheel to your upper back bridge. Bring your spine, hips down. Everybody, arms by your sides. Let your knees fall in towards each other. You might be surprised at how good this feels.
and you did either 100 or 110 yogi push-ups. I feel like we've dropped into some the uncharted waters that feel pretty darn good right now. Heel toe your feet together. And take your hands behind your head. And then lift your feet, shins parallel to the floor. Yogi bicycles. Left to right, right to left. Land the elbow to the knee on the exhale. Pick it up. Keep the low back grounded and move those legs as fast as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, feet to ground. Whoo, release the belly, little sigh. And take your hands, interlace the fingers onto your right shin. And let your left leg kick out straight. Bring your lips back to a seal. Take a breath. Feel this energy in your body. I invite you to close your eyes. And keep your belly loose on your exhale. Let's twist. And bring your right knee across. And right arm out into a T. If you want to tuck that left hip under a little bit more. And just make sure you're not forcing it to the point where you're like, ooh, feeling a lot of pressure in your low back SI joint. You don't have to force it. You want to feel it more in the rotation of your spine through your torso. And bring your gaze and right knee back to center. And switch. Left knee in. And hands onto your left shin. So folks, there is a day in my body where I could not reach my shin. Same body, right? Yoga practice regularly. And now you're like, it's crazy. So the body does open up. And wherever you're starting from, right, if the positions are really tight and you're like, I can't breathe into them, right, that's the cool part. Your body will change the space and will present itself, and you'll feel these incredible benefits of connecting to your breath into that space and that is being created, what you're developing. And all the way through, feeling more and more confident, and to acknowledge what you're feeling while you're feeling it. Let's twist. Bring your left knee across your chest. Right hand to your left thigh. Tuck your right hip under a little bit. So good. Bring your gaze and left knee back to center, please. And bend both of your legs. Set your hips square. And bring both knees into your chest. Reach around, grab for opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists. Tight squeeze. Welcome to the 100 Yogi Push-Up Club. You did it. You might feel it tomorrow, but you did it. That's okay. Let's float our way into our final Shavasana without even trying, and kick both feet up. Rest your arms by your sides.
And begin to lower your legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and land. And relax, release, close your eyes. Feel good here, everyone. You're welcome to stay in your final Shavasana if you've got the ability to expand yourself, open up, receive, be still. Stay with it. A lot of love from here on this mat into you on your mat. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope if you need anything, if you have any questions about your practice and you feel comfortable reaching out, email me, Instagram us. Please reach out and be kind to yourself. Support each other, everybody. Be patient, be gentle. We're all adjusting. You have a beautiful rest of your day. We will see you tomorrow for practice. Namaste.